The pandemic has been especially tough for seniors who live alone. This Giving Day, we focus on an organization that delivers nutritious meals and some companionship to seniors who can't leave their homes. KTVU's Alex Savage spoke with the CEO of Meals on Wheels San Francisco about how his work has become even more important during the pandemic.
The pandemic has challenged us in very unique ways. Obviously, it's shined a bright light on what it means to be older and to be isolated. And many more people had to shelter at home to stay safe during the pandemic. But all of these things we were doing before the pandemic hit, we just are doing a lot more of it. So we've had to really be there as essential service during the entire pandemic. In addition to serving our typical homebound senior population, we also have stood up for the city to make sure that anyone quarantined at any age gets groceries or home delivered meals when they're quarantined in the home. And that means that we touched over 24,000 people over the last year or so, just with that program, and an additional 5,600 seniors as well. So we've been quite busy.
Yeah, you've certainly had to pivot like everybody else and sort of change your approach because of the COVID crisis. I imagine, as you pointed out, there have been a lot more homebound seniors experiencing those feelings of loneliness and of depression here when they're not able to get out as much as they would like for safety reasons. How does Meals on Wheels help to address those issues with the clients that you serve?
That point is very, very much at the heart of our mission. Yes, we provide nutritious meals to people, but we're more than a meal, as we'd like to say. We're that check at the door, that interaction, that reduced isolation, but even more so, having actions behind that with social workers, with volunteers, making sure that people are connected to a range of services that help them stay in their homes with independence and dignity. And so we're out there doing that every day, feeding people, but also understanding that we have to nourish the whole person.
So the question is, you talk about a lot more people reaching out and needing your help here, especially over the past almost 2 years now. Has Meals on Wheels San Francisco been able to successfully meet the need that's out there?
Absolutely. We take our essential role very seriously. So we have worked very hard to stand up to make sure that no one waits for services, even in a pandemic, and that we're able to get food and supportive services to them right away. So what that's meant for us is a 15% increase in our daily census of clients, and we've luckily been able to do that, obviously with some increased funds from government, but also through philanthropy.
Now, I imagine as we hopefully are moving toward the other side of this pandemic, your approach is likely to shift to how you operate on a day-to-day basis. What is sort of a post-pandemic world look like for Meals on Wheels? How do things shift back to something resembling normal?
Well, we like to cross thresholds, as we say. We like the idea of being able to go across someone's doorway, maybe change a light bulb, maybe visit for a moment. And we have obviously pulled back from that during the pandemic to make sure that people are safe. So we're looking forward to re-engaging in that. We also have pulled back from a lot of our volunteer interactions with our clients because of the pandemic as well. We're looking to re-engage in that fashion as well. So it's really about human connection and how we get back through the doors. I think you mentioned that you've made a delivery for Meals on Wheels in the past, and you understand how valuable and important it is for someone who doesn't get to see a lot of people to have visitors. And we want to make sure that we can do that safely and to, again, nourish the whole person.
Well, if you'd like to support the important work of Meals on Wheels, we can help you. Just scan the QR code on your screen or go to ktvu.com/